Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday and happy So What Day. I'm Ellen March with Sulky of America, and I have some really great designs to share with you today. It's a brand new collection at sulky.com, and we're offering it in a ton of different ways because the artwork is some of the cutest you will ever see. I'm saying it here right now. I think you're really going to enjoy all of the projects you can make with these great designs, and they are available for machine embroidery as well as handwork. So I'm going to go over those options with you and give you some inspiration today because we are about, well, exactly 1 month until Valentine's Day. So I've got my heart quilt behind me on the wall. I always love when I get to pull that out and display it for a while. So I thought it was appropriate for today because our collection is called Valentine Pets. So I'm going to be showing that off, and make sure that you are saying hello in the comments, putting your comments and questions in there for me, because as long as you're engaging with the post in some way, you will be automatically eligible to win a little gift from Sulky. And today, that gift is our Valentine Pets cross-stitch palette, and I'm going to show that off in a little bit, but basically it is a bunch of Sulky 12-weight cotton petites thread, as well as our Valentine Pets cross-stitch collection. It's a chart for gift tags, and the designs fit our wooden gift tag blanks that I'm also going to be showing you a little bit later. So that's today's gift from Sulky for one lucky viewer who is watching and commenting and somehow engaging with the post today. All right, lots of you coming and saying good morning and hello. It is so chilly. I hope you're all staying warm. For all of you in the Los Angeles or Southern California area, my heart is with you for all of those terrible fires, and I really hope that things start calming down over there and they can start recovery, because what a travesty. If any of you are watching from there, our hearts are with you. It's near and dear to my heart. Lots of my old stomping grounds are just no longer there, and it's so tragic. So hopefully I can give you some sewing inspiration, take your mind off of things for a little while, and you can escape with sewing for a little bit, and then get back to it when needed. All right. Colleen says, always enjoy your heart quilt. Thanks, Colleen. You probably know this pattern is, I don't even know, maybe 5 years old now. I did this pattern in collaboration with Spoonflower Fabrics, and actually all of the fabrics featured in this quilt are from Spoonflower, which is a print-on-demand fabric house of sorts, and it's really unique. You can go on there and get basically anything you want printed on fabric, and you might even find a print that already exists from a really great designer, and have it printed on the fabric of your choice as well. They have a lot of different fabric options, from cottons to rayons, even spandex varieties. So that's a really neat site to check out. And this quilt pattern is available on the Sulky blog at blog.sulky.com. You can really just search for heart quilt and you will probably come across it. All right, let's see. Just checking in with everyone, saying hello. Yes, so many people are cold, even people living in a more, warm climate. It's cold everywhere. All right. And apparently only getting colder. So let's just bundle up and talk some things sewing. I also wanted to mention that our Greece trip that I've been talking about for a while now, the good people at Craft Tours have notified me that this trip is going to close for registrations at the end of the month. So if you've been kind of on the fence, thinking about it, haven't checked it out yet, I highly encourage you to go to the link that's in the description of today's post. You'll have to kind of scroll down to the very end to find our link for the Greece tour. We'll also put it in the live chat here for you, of course. But check out the tour. Head to our Sulky link. It's actually the only Greece tour that Craft Tours has right now that is only going to Greece. So you're sure to find it there. Make sure it's the Sulky Greece tour. You could check out the full itinerary for everything that's planned for the week. It is absolutely phenomenal, all the things that we are going to go see and do and experience together. I have a couple of friends from our previous tour. My tour mates from other tours are joining this Greece tour, which is so amazing. I cannot wait to see you all again. It's going to be such a great time. And I have a fantastic hands-on workshop planned for this Greece tour as well. I think that it's a really unique kind of multi-crafting sort of a project. And I like to keep you in suspense and surprise you once we're there. So I'll keep it at that. But I think it's going to be a really great time, and I would love for you to join us in Greece. If you have any questions about, hey, what's a craft tour like? What should I expect? Those kinds of questions. Don't hesitate to email me at info@sulky.com. I'm happy to talk you through it or answer those types of questions. If you have questions about payment plans or trip insurance or logistical things like that, those are the questions for craft tours, and you could call them directly. It's actually much, much easier to get them on the phone than it is to email them, just because I know they have email queues that are crazy, as do a lot of us. So it's a really great idea to just call them, talk about the Greece tour, ask them any questions that you have. And then if you want to ask me any questions about the tour, info@sulky.com. I'm happy to answer any of those questions for you. And I really, really hope you can join us. Maybe you're doing your taxes and you're going to get a tax return, and you can, spend that on our Greece tour. It's just such a phenomenal way to travel with craft tours. My first craft tour was way back in the olden days of 2018. And I had no idea what to expect, and I just came with an open mind, and it was absolutely incredible. My first trip with them was to Italy for Fashion Week in Milan. We did a Tuscany winery tour, and just so many things were packed into that tour. They are so mindful of our interests as crafters when they put together these itineraries, and you don't have to do a thing. You just get to your hotel, wake up in the morning, get on the coach, and where are we going today? It's so nice to have everything planned for you. There is free time built into the tours as well if there are things that you want to do on your own. And you're more than welcome also to skip anything in the itinerary if you want to do something else that day. You're just in charge of your own self. Or you can stay with the group the entire time. It's completely up to you. It's your experience. It's your vacation. And we would love, love, love for you to experience Greece with Sulky. All right, let's see. Just wanted to make sure there's no questions directly related to our Greece tour so far in the chat. But again, feel free to reach out to me at info@sulky.com. Colleen says, sorry, I'm going to miss the Greece tour. Hopefully I'll make the next one. They are such fun. Colleen, what am I going to do without my travel buddy? Colleen is like my travel buddy. And I'm just going to miss you so much. So, all right. Our next tour is going to be a Christmas market tour in Germany and Austria. And we're going to go to the Sulky motherland and see where the Sulky thread is made and manufactured, and do some amazing Christmas market shopping and, all the quintessential things. We're going to be there for Krampus night in a little Bavarian village. That one's going to be amazing too. It's not quite up on the site yet, but you are definitely welcome to call up Craft Tours and say, hey, where's the Sulky Christmas tour? I want to sign up for that, and they'll get your name on the list so that when it's ready to go, they can contact you and get it all finalized. All right, so let's switch gears and go to Valentine's Day. All right. So our brand new collection at sulky.com is called Valentine Pets. And this collection comes in so many different iterations, if you will. We've got gift tag designs that are made in the hoop of your embroidery machine. We've got what I'm calling flat designs. And by that, I just mean traditional embroidery designs that you can use to embellish all kinds of things, from tote bags to t-shirts to aprons to cards. I'm going to give you some inspiration for those flat designs. And then this is also available as a cross-stitch version, which I will get to momentarily. So the machine embroidery palette, which is what you're looking at here, if you purchase up the palette, you will get 6 spools of Sulky rayon thread in these beautiful colors that you see here. There's a white, a kind of ecru color, some pinks, a silver, and a black. These colors are what are featured in all of the designs that you see here. So when you purchase up this palette, you get the 6 thread spools. You also get these 6 designs in 3 sizes. So the sizes that are included are for a 4x4 hoop, a 5x7 hoop, and a 6x10 hoop. So a great variety of sizes, all included with purchase of this palette. And you also get the 6 in the hoop gift tag designs, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. So what an incredible value. I think it's about $68 or so value of all of those designs with purchase of this thread palette. An amazing deal. An amazing deal. All right, so the palette is available. You can also purchase the machine embroidery design separately as well. So when you purchase the design collection, you get all of the flats in 3 sizes and all of the gift tag designs. The gift tags fit into a 5x7 hoop, okay? So when you purchase up just the digital design collection, you'll get that $68 value of designs. If you purchase up the thread palette, the designs come with that purchase. Everybody with me? All right. The cross-stitch ones I will talk about momentarily. So here's the I Heart You design. I absolutely love this. It's a little cat paw signing I love you. And here's what it looks like just on a tote bag blank, which love me a tote bag. You know, I didn't even realize this, but at my Joann Fabrics, they have all of these cute little blanks. But you don't find them where you would find the thread. You find them where they have like the Cricut items, all the transfer sheets and things like that. That's where you'll find the blanks, at least at my Joann Fabric store. I know they also carry them at Hobby Lobby, probably Michael's, not sure anymore. But they have these great tote bag blanks. Now, the only problem really that I see with the tote bag blanks is they basically come in white and natural. So it's very, very easy to create your own tote bag using fabrics probably that you already have on hand, and then you can get a little bit more colorful with things. You can also, of course, find tote bag blanks at places like Amazon, probably even Target would have just a regular tote bag that you can then embellish with some embroidery designs. So this is the large 6x10 design on a tote bag blank. So cute for Valentine's Day and beyond. You know, even though it is, you know, Valentine themed, that doesn't mean that this design isn't going to stand the test of time and be okay, especially as a gift for, let's say, Mother's Day, a birthday, something like that for a cat lover. Absolutely adorable. Here is another tote bag blank. You know, when I find these tote bag blanks, let's say on Amazon, you can find them in all sorts of colors, but a lot of the times they will come as a package of, let's say, 6 or 8 tote bags, which is so great for gift giving because you could put different designs on each one to suit each recipient. I think they're great for teacher gifts specifically because teachers always need a tote bag for their homework that they're taking home to grade, like things like this. I mean, we all need a tote bag. Let's be real. So this is a little bit smaller tote bag as well. And this is a 5x7 design on a tote bag. Same exact design I showed you earlier, but on a bright pink tote bag blank. I think it's just so adorable. I love this one. And here's that same design, just showing it to you as hoop art. You can use the little 4x4 design and put it on any fabric. It looks really great on like a metallic linen. Robert Kaufman Fabrics has these great metallic linens that come in all different colors. Those are so beautiful for machine embroidery. If you're going to display something like this on the wall, you could do some different designs, or excuse me, some different sizes of, let's say, all 3 cat designs, and put a little cluster of them in some different hoop sizes. At sulky.com, we have hand embroidery hoops that are 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch. So that's kind of perfect for the 4x4, the 5x7, and the 6x10 design. And it's so cute to do a little clustering as some little wall art for Valentine's Day, or maybe you have a little like devoted pet area where your little pet sleeps and where their food is, all that stuff, and you could have a little clustering of cute machine embroidery designs. Here's that same design just shown to you on a pillow blank. This is the large scale 6x10 design, and then you can create your own pillow or use a pillow blank depending on, whether or not you can find one, but so easy to sew a pillow anyways. And then when you sew it yourself, you can create, a zipper in the bottom or an envelope closure that goes over the top of an existing pillow that you already have. And it makes it so much easier to store your things for the holidays as well. All right, so cute little pillow. And then here's another one of the cat designs. The 3 cat designs are from a mini collection called Be Meow Valentine. And then the 3 dog designs that I'm going to show you momentarily are called I Woof You. I mean, right? So cute. So here is a cute little onesie. This makes such a sweet little gift for a baby or maybe a mom to be. I love the little teacup kitty, and so cute with a little heart headband. So if you want to learn how to embroider on a onesie, we have a fantastic tutorial at blog.sulky.com, and you could just put how to embroider a onesie in the little search bar and it will come up for you. It's a fantastic tutorial about using Sulky Sticky Plus adhesive backed tearaway stabilizer. That is really my go-to for onesies because it's really difficult to, you basically turn your onesie inside out and then place the wrong side on the sticky part of the stabilizer while it's hooped. And then when you start your embroidery, you're almost embroidering blindly because the onesie, especially if it's a really small, like 0 to 3 month onesie, those are tiny, tiny onesies. So you're basically like embroidering in this tunnel of fabric, and your machine needle is inside of that tunnel. So oftentimes I'll just hold the onesie out of the way, making sure my fingers are far, far away from the needle. That way, when my hoop is moving around and creating that design, I'm holding on to that fabric so it doesn't flop down and accidentally get caught in the stitching. So just some tips for embroidering on onesie, but there really is a great lengthy blog post at blog.sulky.com if you're interested in a little bit more detail on how to embroider onesies. But these are some other great blanks you can find. Or, you know what? If you are stitching on a onesie for, let's say, a mom-to-be or something like that, it's a really great idea to give them some larger sizes of onesies. You know, we always go to that 0 to 3 month size for a baby gift, but everyone's going to do that, right? So it's a great idea to gift them, you know, a 12-month size or even an 18-month size in a little t-shirt or a onesie of some sort. And there's such cute ones available now. You know, this is such a basic onesie, but I've seen them with little ruffle sleeves and even with like little tutus attached. Would be so cute with this design collection. Here's that Be Mine design on a larger pillow. This is the large 6 by 10 inch size, or 6 by 10 hoop size, rather, for this Be Mine design. So cute. Love it. You know, I don't even have cats. I'm a dog person, but I love the cat designs. Here is the design on a piece of felty. It's a little hard to see, that's over the top of some cardstock. And if you've never embroidered a greeting card before, we have an amazing embroidery session on our education platform at sewingonline.sulky.com. It's called Embroidered Greeting Cards. And you actually get, I think, 6 designs as well as a blank card design. And you do these all in the hoop of your embroidery machine. Sulky felty is involved, cardstock for the backing, a particular stabilizer, and thread, you know, beautiful threads and designs. And they're really great for springtime, which is almost upon us. We're all hoping for spring to come, right? In this Arctic chill that we're having. But at any rate, there's an Easter design, some spring designs, some flower designs that you get with purchase of that embroidery session. So this would be a great collection to also use on the blank design that comes with that session. And if you joined us for that session, or if you purchased it previously, remember, it's always available to you on demand at any time. So it might be time for a little refresher. You can log into your account at sewingonline.sulky.com, navigate to the embroidered greeting cards. We did that session in partnership with Designs by Juju. So all of the designs for that session are courtesy of Designs by Juju. You could certainly use this Be Meow Valentine or the I Woof You designs to create some custom Valentine cards, which is so, so cute. I love getting cards in the mail still. Love it. And I wish people would do it more often. I love getting thank you cards. I love giving thank you cards, all the things that just, you know, make someone's day. And it's so adorable to embroider the front of the card, and then the recipient can cut off the front of the card, frame it, do something else with it, because it is a little work of art. Love it. All right, here is the last design in the Be Meow Valentine portion of the Valentine Pets collection. Isn't this so cute? This is the cool cat. I call her cool because she's got her, you know, heart sunglasses on, but this is the Meow design, again, on a little onesie. This is the 5 by 7 design size, a little bit harder, and you have to start and stop your machine a little bit just to make sure during the stitch out that you can move the onesie fabric as your hoop is moving around. So just keep in mind when you are embroidering a t-shirt or something where you're kind of what I call embroidering blindly, because you're using a blank and there's a lot of excess fabric to contend with. When you're embroidering blindly, you have to stay with your machine. In fact, when my machine is stitching out on a onesie or even a tote bag like that, I just keep my finger right on the start-stop button so that when I notice that it's moving to a place where fabric might be getting caught, I can just quickly press stop, readjust things, and then press start again. So you really have to be diligent and sitting with your machine during the stitch out, not just with each color change, but while everything's moving, and then you'll have great results. Here is the cute little meow design, and it is on our Deanie pouch. This is a Sally Tomato pattern that we have at sulky.com. We did this embroidery event or session, if you will, with Sally Tomato. Love working with Sally Tomato. We've done so many bags with them, and of course, all of our New Year's Eve events. But this is the Deanie pouch, and it's a really great kind of wallet size zipper pouch. And when you open it up, it has two mesh pockets on the inside. And you can actually fit your rotary cutter inside, some thread spools. You can use it as a little sewing pouch. And you can also store your makeup inside, makeup brushes on one side, a little bit of makeup on the other. You can use it, of course, for pencils and pens. Or honestly, you can use it as a wallet. It just doesn't have, like card slots inside. But it's such a great kind of clutch purse that you could actually put a smaller wallet inside of one of the mesh pouches. So it's really an all-purpose type of zipper pouch. You will find this session at sewingonline.sulky.com. It's called the Deanie Pouch. And when you register for the session, you get the pattern as well and the entire video tutorial for how it comes together. I will say this one is more of an intermediate pattern. It's got this beautiful faux leather on it, the tassel, and it opens up totally flat. So when you undo that zipper, the whole thing opens up like a book. And that can be a little bit challenging as far as the construction of the zipper and kind of concealing it between the lining layers. So it is really helpful to have that full video tutorial. I highly suggest you check this one out. And that meow design looks so cute on this beautiful soft gray faux leather. You can also use cork to make this project as well. And you could probably even use like a canvas fabric. But at any rate, if you haven't tried the Deanie pouch yet, check that one out. Check out that session because I think that this design collection just looks absolutely great on it. Here's another tote bag blank, and this is the large 6x10 design on one of those kind of mini tote bags. So again, you have to turn your tote bag just like a onesie, wrong side out, and then put the wrong side on some sticky stabilizer, and then kind of open up the tote bag so you can see inside. Get the needle positioned inside of your basically tunnel of tote bag, and then stick with it and hold it out of the way during the stitch out. So absolutely adorable, again on a tote bag. So this is design number 1 from the I Woof You portion of the Valentine Pets collection. And this little teddy bear is called an embroider buddy. Has everyone heard of embroider buddies out there? These are stuffed animal blanks, and they are manufactured so that there's sort of pillow pockets inside of the animal that you can remove, and they're entirely enclosed. So you can remove like the little belly of the bear and take it out of the zipper opening, and then the bear is completely flat, and you can open it up and stick the little belly on your Sulky Sticky Plus stabilizer and embroider a personalized design. Then when you're all done, you tear away the stabilizer, you put your little belly pillow back in, zip it up, and it's ready to gift to a special someone. We have a ton of these embroider buddies at sulky.com, but this one I thought was so perfect for Valentine's Day, this little white teddy bear. But there are so many to choose from over at sulky.com, and we have a full tutorial for how to embroider these cute embroider buddies as well on the Sulky blog. Excuse me. So this one's so fuzzy and so adorable. You do need a topper when you are embroidering on something that's so fuzzy like this, because that texture could compromise the finished design. Basically, what's going to happen if you don't use a topper is all of your thread work is going to kind of sink into the pile of that fuzzy texture, or sink into that fuzzy texture. And you might see some of the thread work with little fuzzies coming between all of those thread passes. So it just totally gets lost, and you lose the plush factor of your stuffed animal. So what you want to do is use Sulky Solvy, place a piece of that over the top of your fuzzy teddy bear or alligator or whatever embroider buddy you're embroidering on. First, making sure to kind of pet the pile so it's all going down or going towards the lower edge of the stuffed animal. I like to also spray my Solvy with a little bit of KK2000 temporary spray adhesive. That way the Solvy doesn't go anywhere. I place it on top of the embroider buddy. Then you can run a baste in the hoop function on your embroidery machine. That will further tack all of your layers together, including the stabilizer underneath. And then you can do your embroidery design. When the design is complete, you'll remove the hoop from the machine, remove all of those basting stitches, then tear away as much of that Solvy topper as you can. If any little bits remain, you can take a little Q-tip or cotton swab, saturate it with water, run it just around the stitching where those little bits of Solvy remain, and then you can kind of carefully pick them out, either with your fingernails or with a little tweezer, being careful that you don't snag any of the fabric of your embroider buddy. And then all of the rest of the Solvy will be gone, and then you'll tear away the sticky plus from the wrong side of the embroider buddy, and it's good to gift. I know a lot of times when we're creating something as a gift, people don't like to rinse the whole item with water to remove the Solvy topper, remove, Fabri-Solvy, things like that. So if you're one of those people that, you don't want to saturate the bear before gifting it, it's so easy to just saturate a little Q-tip or cotton swab and just kind of run it along the stitches there, and the Solvy will just lift right away from those areas. So these are really cute and so fun to embroider, and people love receiving these as gifts. My kids have all gotten one. We used to have these really cute pink dinosaurs, and they were like fighting over it. I mean, so cute. You could put their name on the front and then they can't fight over it because it's personalized to them. It's such a great gift idea, especially for Valentine's Day. Here is that same cute little XOXO I Woof You design on another great pillow blank in that large 6x10 hoop size. So cute, just adorable. And here's the final design in the I Woof You portion of the Valentine Pets collection. This one says Happy Valentine's Day. So great for a card, great for a cute little tea towel that you might display in your in your bathroom or in your kitchen. This makes a wonderful gift for Valentine's Day. You can package it up with a cute little, cake mix or cookie mix, something like that, or with a cute little heart-shaped spatula. I just am such a sucker for all of the spatulas and little measuring tools and things like that have hearts on the ends of them. I get sucked into all of that. It's so cute. This would also be cute. What I saw the other day was the cute little, they're sort of like glass latte, iced coffee little containers. They have like a little cork top and a cute little glass straw. We actually have some of those that you can print on demand at sulky.com. But anyways, I saw one of those, and then a cute little tea towel rolled up, folded up so you could see the design on the front of it, put inside that little drink holder. What a cute little Valentine gift that makes. All right, and here is that same design in the 5x7 size in a larger 11x14 frame. I don't often think about framing my stitch outs, but sometimes, especially if I do a test stitch out and it ends up looking great, but I didn't stitch it out on a large enough piece of fabric to really do much with, it's a great idea to just frame it, put it on the wall. It's a piece of thread art after all. So that's a great idea as well for just a little wall display or a shelf display to decorate for Valentine's Day. Oh, and then lastly, we have a cute little t-shirt with this love you design. And I don't know, this cute little, what is he? Is he a pug or is he, what kind of dog is he? He's so cute. He reminds me of my friend Ernie's dog Disco, and he's got a little thought bubble or speech bubble that says love you. So this is just on a little t-shirt, that 5x7 design right in the middle of the t-shirt. Great gift for a little one for Valentine's Day. And this is the design that I chose to do for the gift tag. So these gift tag designs, you may remember our Christmas gift tags webcast that we did last year. It was insanely popular. We created these in the hoop gift tags out of cork fabric, and it's a metallic cork fabric, so it has little flecks of silver running through it. We also have a kit that has little flecks of gold running through it. So I used the contents of that Christmas gift tags kit, which is right here. You'll see it comes with a roll of that metallic cork. You can choose silver or gold. It also comes with a little bit of silver or gold elastic that you'll use for the ties for the gift tag. It comes with Stiffy Stabilizer, which is really recommended for these gift tags because it's a little bit heavier weight tear-away stabilizer. You can tear it away beyond the outer edge of your gift tag before you trim it up, and then you have no stabilizer showing at all. It's all inside of the gift tag, continuing to provide support and make sure that your gift tag stays nice and stable over time. So that's why Stiffy is recommended. And then it also comes with a pack of Microtex needles, which is really important for embroidering on cork fabric. Microtex needles have an extra sharp point and they're nice and slim. So they don't create a larger hole in the cork than is needed for the width of thread that we're using, or excuse me, for the weight of thread that we're using. All right. So this Christmas gift tags kit comes with our 6 Christmas themed designs, as well as all of this beautiful thread that coordinates with the gift tags for Christmas. So if you do grab up this kit, but you want to use it for the Valentine Pets designs, all you need to do is also purchase the Valentine Pets machine embroidery palette. That way you'll have the 6 colors that you need for the Valentine Pets, as well as all the Valentine Pets gift tag designs. Okay, so I used this kit, but I swapped these threads and of course the designs to create the cute little love you Valentine Pet gift tag. Now these gift tags, as I mentioned previously, they fit in a 5x7 embroidery hoop. So they're good size. I mean, when I put it up to my face, or my hand, you can see just how large they are. They also have an option, or there is also an option in the instructional PDF that you get with the gift tag designs. There's an option to add a pocket on the back. I did not add the pocket on the back of this one because I wanted you to really be able to see this metallic cork. And quite honestly, I was trying to conserve my metallic cork because you do need another piece of that cork to act as the pocket. And the instructions tell you when and how to attach your pocket when you're creating this in the hoop of your embroidery machine. There's also a step for finishing the pocket upper edge so that it kind of looks like there's a hem there. It's basically a stitching line because the upper edge is not folded or anything. It's just a raw edge because this cork is so nice. It doesn't fray. It has a nice felt backing. It's good quality Sally Tomato cork that's in that Christmas gift tag kit. All right, so this is what my gift tag looks like. And just for a little, overview of how it comes together, you'll stitch the front part of the gift tag on your hoop with, your stiffy is attached in the hoop, and then you add your gift tag fabric over the top. It's a little bit larger than it needs to be so that you get a nice trim edge when you're cutting it away. So this is the Sulky Stiffy with the design stitched onto the cork on the hoop right side. Then, just before the last step in the design, you'll remove the hoop from the machine and flip it over, which is what you're seeing here. Then you'll place the second piece of cork fabric over the design on the wrong side of the hoop. And it's really beneficial to use Sulky embroidery tape to tape that piece in place. Sulky embroidery tape is a clear tape. It's reusable up to about 3, maybe even 4 times, depending on the fabric you're using it on. It tears away very, very cleanly from the stitching edge if you happen to accidentally sew through it. A lot of tapes, like if you're to use painter's tape or something like that, and you accidentally sew over it, it becomes a little difficult to tear it away from your stitching line. And you can risk your stitching line kind of popping out because that tape is stuck to it. So this is a great alternative to that. It's $9.99 and you get 2 rolls of it. My roll is, is getting there. But again, it's also reusable, repositionable. It's a really great product for in the hoop embroideries. So after you put the back cork rectangle over the back of the hoop, you want to at least tape the upper and lower edges of the cork fabric so that it doesn't go anywhere. Because when you go to place your hoop back onto the machine, you know what I've had happen in the past is my fabric will actually roll on itself when I'm putting the hoop onto the machine. And I don't even know that it's done that. And I go to do my last stitching line or my last color stop, and it's, the needle is struggling and I'm like, what's going on? I rethread the machine. Then I realize it's because my fabric has rolled on the wrong side of the hoop without my knowledge. So now I've screwed up the whole gift tag. I've wasted that piece of cork. You get the idea. Now, if you are using or adding a pocket to your gift tag, after you add the back piece of cork, then you will add your pocket piece. And the instructions tell you exactly where to add that, but there's actually 2 little registration marks that are stitched out in, I think maybe the first step or something like that of the design. And they're 2 little pocket placement marks. So that's where you're going to place your pocket upper edge so that it meets along that upper edge, those little stitching line or registration marks. Then you will also tape that down so it doesn't go anywhere. Then you'll put your hoop back onto the machine and finish the design. After finishing the design, you will remove the hoop from the machine, remove the stabilizer from the hoop, and very important to tear away your stabilizer at this point rather than trying to tear it away after you have trimmed it, because then the available stabilizer for you to grab onto to tear it away becomes very, very minimal. I mean, we're going to trim this about 1/8 of an inch beyond the outer gift tag stitching. So very important to tear it away before you do that final trim. And you can see how cleanly it tears away along that stitching line on the outer edge of the tag. So once you do that, you'll want to trim away your gift tag fabric, again, about 1/8 of an inch away from the outer stitching line. You can use a rotary cutter for all of the straight areas, but you really want to use very, very sharp, small scissors to get into those little, curved areas, and make sure you can clip into them without clipping into your stitching line. And you want to make sure, whether you're using a rotary cutter or scissors, to cut really nicely up and down, not have your scissors kind of at an angle or your rotary cutter slightly angled, because when you're working with cork or faux leather or things like this, you can kind of get the backing almost to show. It's not just a clean cut. So you really want to make sure your scissors are straight up and down if you're using scissors, or your rotary cutter is really nice and straight when you're making that cut. All right. Oops, that's the next one. Okay, so here I'm showing using those really small, sharp-tipped scissors to also slice into the little opening at the top of the gift tag that we're using for our little piece of elastic. And if you're using that Christmas gift tags kit, it will come with some really great silver elastic that matches that silver metallic. Or if you get the gold one, it will be gold to match the gold metallic on the cork. But I just used a little quickie piece of 1/8 inch diameter elastic. And that way you could put it on, a little gift bag, or you can use it as a little luggage tag identifier. So many things you can do with these little guys. They look so cute as a little place card. If you're having a little Valentine's brunch or Valentine's luncheon, everybody can get a little gift tag at their seat. And that's such a cute little gift to give away for something like that. So again, gift tag designs come with purchase of the Valentine Pets Machine Embroidery Collection. You'll get the gift tag designs as well as all of the flat designs in 3 sizes. If you purchase the palette, you also get all those designs and the 6 spools of thread that you need to stitch out these beautiful designs. All right, so as I mentioned, we also have this cute collection available for handwork. And this is the cat, or the Be Meow Valentine cross stitch gift tag collection. And we also, of course, have our I Woof You doggy designs as part of this collection as well. So here's what the cute little cat designs look like on our beautiful wooden gift tag blanks that we have at sulky.com. These gift tags are $5.99, and they are, I believe, 14 count. And it's so nice to do cross stitch on a wooden blank, as opposed to like Aida cloth or even stamped cross stitch. If you wanted to print these designs onto Sulky Stick and Stitch, then you could put these cross stitch designs on a tote, on a t-shirt, on all of these things I showed you previously. But I love working on these cute little wooden gift tag blanks. They're so easy to hold in your hand. You can stitch in hand without a hoop. And they, again, make great gifts as well. We actually did a wooden gift tag on our London craft tours trip. We did 2 hands-on workshops during that tour with craft tours. And one of them was Big Ben on a wooden gift tag blank. And I think everybody had a really great time creating that exclusive design for our 2023 London tour to craft tours. But anyways, I digress. Here's what the cute little I Woof You designs look like in cross stitch style. So you can grab up the I Woof You charts as a standalone item at sulky.com. You can also grab up the Be Meow Valentine cross-stitch charts, or you can grab up the palette, which comes with these 6 beautiful threads. These are the 12-weight cotton petites threads that we recommend for handwork, including cross-stitch. These are all of the colors that are featured in both of these design collections. When you grab up the palette, you get I Woof You and Be Meow Valentine. So you get all 6 design charts with purchase of this palette, or again, you can purchase them up separately just as standalone digital collections. The wooden gift tag blank is a separate purchase as well, but if you head on over to the link for the cross-stitch collection that I put in the description of today's post, if you head on over to that link, there are suggested items you can add to your cart, and the wooden gift tag blank is one of them. So you can indicate the quantity of those that you want, and everything can be added to your cart really easily. So really nice way to package it up and kind of do your own kit, if you will, put your own kit together. So I love these options at sulky.com, where you can create this design collection or these designs, either in machine embroidery, the traditional way, as in the hoop gift tags, love that, or as cross-stitch gift tags. So you can, utilize this artwork in so many different crafty ways. So I'm going to go ahead and address any questions that have come into the chat. Jackie says, very cute ideas for my Valentines. Love it. Again, I love these for embroidered greeting cards. So definitely check out that embroidery session if you've never done an embroidered card before. These are the perfect designs to use for Valentines that you might mail out to your friends and family. All right, Julie Ann says, these look neat, very adaptable for creative ideas. Absolutely. And we have a lot of other cross-stitch charts that are suitable for those wooden blanks. We have one that says Talk Quilty to Me. That is so cute. And that was specifically charted for that wooden gift tag blank as well. So if you love those wooden gift tag blanks like I do, you can search up some other creative design options that we have at sulky.com as well. All right. Janice says, thank you for the tip about cutting with scissors. I've had the back showing at times. Yes. We'll be more careful now when cutting. Yeah. A lot of the times too, if you're cutting like a strap out of cork fabric, it's super long. Maybe it's a strap for, a bag or something like this. It's very, very important to make sure your rotary cutter is nice and straight and going up and down. Because I know, sometimes I cut along a long strip and my wrist will turn a little bit towards the end because I'm just, kind of going quick with it. But with these fabrics, these corks, these faux leathers, these things that have, a different color backing to them that you don't want to show, you really want to be methodical about it. Go a little bit slower with your rotary cutter so that it is nice and straight. And you'll have great success with that. All right. And yes, these gift tags can be sewn on sulky felty. And actually, when we did our Christmas gift tags webcast, I showed a beautiful gift tag version that I did on black felty. And those Christmas gift tags have a little bit of sulky poly sparkle thread on them. And it just looked so stunning and high end on that black felty. So you might look to our felty assortment pack. The rainbow one would have a lot of pinks and reds and things in it. Or, maybe even try doing these on some white felty. And just any no fray fabric is really going to work well for the gift tags. Very important that it's a no fray fabric because, as you can see, you've got these raw edges just beyond that outer stitching line. So you want to make sure your fabric won't fray over time or even when you're making the gift tag during the process. All right. Let's see. Judy says, late to the party. Welcome, Judy. No problems. And Jackie says, it's a really nice embroidery tape, the sulky embroidery tape. I like how it tears away so easily. Yeah, and you know what's also great about it is you can create some different sizes of it really easily. You know, you don't have to use the entire width of the tape. You can tear it really nicely and easily and make little thin strips out of it. You know, it's so nice and great quality, and again, reusable quite a few times. I'm not going to let this go to waste. I'm just going to put it on the edge of my table here so that the next time I'm doing an In the Hoop project, I have some at hand. A lot of the times, well, I actually have some here as well. You can see I'll just put it on the side of my embroidery machine so that I am sure to remember that I have some pieces I can reuse a few times. So I'm guilty of doing that as well. All right. Elaine says, I haven't used cork fabric yet, but I love the cork. I think you will love the hand of it. It's so nice and buttery. It's a great alternative to leather, and it's much lighter weight than you would think, and nice and pliable, especially this fabric that we sourced from Sally Tomato for that gift tags kit. It's just such a nice quality that doesn't split along the stitching line. You'll find that if you use a lesser quality cork, that it feels rougher. And if you sew a seam out of it and try to kind of press open your seam just using your fingertips or a seam roller, sometimes I'll even take really thin double-sided basting tape and put that along my seams to make sure that they're open and stay that way during the rest of the construction if I'm making a bag or something like that. Some of these lesser quality corks will actually just split, or the cork coating will come away from the backing along the seam line. Nobody wants that. So this is really, really nice stuff that does not do that, and is really, really great quality. And that's what we have included in that Christmas gift tags kit that we have at sulky.com. Again, if you do purchase up this kit, it does not come with the Valentine Pets designs, so you will need to also grab up the Valentine Pets palette, or at least the Valentine Pets design collection, in order to have the Valentine Pets gift tags design. But you will also have all the threads that you need for Christmas gift tags down the road. So it's kind of a twofer if you do it that way. All right, let's see. Dawn says, I just checked out the Valentine shop on Sulky. I'm so inspired with all the projects. Thanks for saying that, Dawn. Thanks for reminding me. We do have a Valentine shop at sulky.com. You can just check out the Valentine shop. There are so many cute ideas there, along with our brand new Valentine Pets collections. All right. Maureen says, I got the Christmas gift tag set last year. Didn't have time to use it. Now she can use it for the Valentines. Perfect. Love the metallic touches, as do I. It's such a cute little, addition that just kind of makes it a little bit more special. Really, really cute. Marcia says, I tried a lot of brands of the embroidery tape, and Sulky is the absolute best. All right, Marcia, you win for the best comment of the day. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for letting us know. And thank you, everybody else, for joining us today. Again, if you do have questions about our Greece tour with Craft Tours, definitely shoot me an email at info@sulky.com, or put your questions in the chat here so we can get to you, because this tour is closing at the end of the month. So you only have a couple more weeks to decide if you're coming with us. And I hope that you just take the plunge and join us in Greece for a craft-filled adventure of a lifetime. It's going to be absolutely incredible, and I hope you join us. Contact Craft Tours for any information on pricing plans or logistical questions. Give them a ring, call them on the phone. That's the best way to reach them. Or if you have questions for me, shoot me a line at info@sulky.com. I'd be happy to answer your questions about craft tours, about Greece, or direct your questions to the people that can get you the fastest answer. All right. Thank you all for joining me today on So What. Be sure to tune in next Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Today is the day that our Scarlet bag sew-along is ready for viewing. If you don't know what this is, I'm going to play a little short video for you today before we conclude So What, because if you register for our Scarlet Bag Start Anytime Sew-Along, you will have immediate access to that sew-along video as well as the PDF pattern for you to print out, create the bag of your dreams. We have Scarlet Bag kits at sulky.com in 2 colorways. We have the Breeze, which I've been told is getting close to selling out. So if you are into the Breeze colorway, you want a little bit of spring coming your way, then grab that up at sulky.com. We also have the Daybreak colorway, which features faux leather fabric. It's absolutely beautiful, a great neutral for all of the things that you already have in your closet. So you can grab up your Scarlet kit. Make sure you're registered for the Scarlet Bag Start Anytime Sew-Along. And here's a little bit more information. So this is the Breeze colorway of the bag that I just showed you. The Daybreak colorway, all of these are made out of beautiful canvas fabrics by Art Gallery Fabrics. You could see the Breeze colorway features cork fabric, which we talked a lot about today. And the Daybreak comes with faux leather fabric, which is a beautiful upscale finish. Hardware details really make this bag come together nicely with that magnetic snap closure on the front and the great little tassel detail. I love this Scarlet bag. It is designed by Sally Tomato in collaboration with Sulky of America. And you can register for this sew-along and get a full video tutorial along with the full pattern, which the pattern has a $12.99 value. The Start Anytime Sew-Along is just $14.99. Also on the Sew-Along page is a Q&A. So if you have any questions as you're working your way through the bag, you can place your question right there on the event page, and we will all get pinged here at Sulky support staff so we can help you as you work your way through that bag. So it's a really great experience. And again, it starts anytime you want to. It's all on demand, ready for viewing, and it never expires. So make sure you are all registered because it is ready for viewing as of today, and I can't wait to hear all of the feedback from you all and see your beautiful Scarlet bags as they come together. All right, well, I will see you next Tuesday for another So What. I'm happy to hear a lot of you have your Scarlet bag kits in the mail, so that is fantastic. All right, Julianne says, love Sulky video tutorials, easy to follow and understand. Thank you for that great compliment, Julianne. Really great to hear. All right, thanks for joining me today on So What. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone.